I am a longtime sufferer of acute migraines with aura and stasis. I more or less always have a migraine. There isn't really a cure-all for migraines. So the path generally means trying an array of different medications, which can be very time-consuming and which can involve a lot of side effects. Overall, it's something that does not seem to be understood very well. I found out about NeuroRelief from another patient at a time when I was beginning to feel very pessimistic about my prospects of returning to a normal life. At the beginning of my journey, it was just constant, level 10 pain. And it's a difficult thing to understand because it's pain that nobody can see.
Right.
And you yourself are left a little dumbfounded, being told by all of those people that maybe it's not happening. Once you have that initial consultation with Dr. Harris, you quickly realize that it is something much different than what you expected. I never had a doctor who was like, all right, tell me everything that happened. And we're going to talk about everything till we understand what it is that you're working through. If he's going to take you on, he's going to approach your problem holistically from the standpoint of how it exists within your life.
I need to also sort of try to feel what you're feeling. Like, I struggle with chronic pain. I've faced a lot of my own challenges in life, starting early on. And so when I get the opportunity to work with somebody else on, sort of the same journey, it's something for me, it's a part of my own. It's a part of my own healing and growth. And, what your major presenting situation was this chronic, just really treatment resistant migraine situation that, I work with a lot of people in that, and it's so debilitating. But, what people often don't talk about is the emotional component of that, right? We can take it out of the land of woo-woo and we can take it into recognized science, and that our brain can become hypersensitized such that, areas of it like the default mode network that are normally supposed to minimize such stimuli or data start going the other direction, right? That a lot of that stress is actually potentiating our brain to maybe even make things feel for us worse than they need to.
You're going to be addressing a lot more than you are simply with the infusion. The treatment itself is incredible because it simultaneously offers pain relief, a revelatory experience that is centering, and neuroplasticity in an unprecedented way. But the ability to benefit from them is simultaneously contingent on taking advantage of the practices. I've never experienced another treatment that addresses something symptomatically but also has a neurological and psychological component. I have never had an anxious or negative experience, and the experience that you have is not only not unpleasant, but can be revelatory in the way that a dream can help you realize something that's bothering you and untangle something that when you're locked into negative habits that enforce anxiety or stress or generally push you towards these kinds of problems. When I came in, I was not in the best place, and it was quite difficult to practice mindfulness. And the doctor was very good at beginning at small steps of things that you do very actively. The first steps you gave me were literally, I need you to mark and write down your 5 best moments of the day.
And the key was as you're experiencing it,
Yes.
right?
And as you practice these little things carefully, moment to moment, over time, you don't even have to exercise them consciously. They become part of patterns and behaviors that are innate to you.
The ketamine opens the door, and then you're able to walk through as long as someone is guiding you in that walk.
And simultaneously, your symptoms perhaps receding, you find yourself feeling better overall, which I don't think is a coincidence.
How has thoughtless sensory, emotional feeling patterns changed your current experience?
Allowing myself to recognize and and really experience what I'm feeling in a, in a mind body sort of way, because you do have a physical experience of your emotions. In the grand term, I have less pain and more balance and a greater control of my symptoms. But that also comes with a lot of other things of clearer relationship with my memories, a clearer relationship with my emotions, a better ability to regulate both of those things. I think it has helped improve my relationships and just a clearer understanding of, all right, you get mad and you get charged up, so you do something that you don't understand, but I feel more in control of what I'm doing. I'm more aware of like, all right, I'm angry at this moment and it might not be the right moment to make a decision.
Yeah, insight. He really took to the mindful technique, uses it still every day, and that's really where we see those long-term results continue to beget themselves.
So the short-term effect is gratifying and has the benefit of that, sort of instant gratification, but it pales in comparison to the ability to actually change those underlying causes. This journey that we've worked on together has been an enormously important part of my life. You have been an enormously important part of my life. The most obvious results of a ketamine treatment comes from the pain relief. The midterm result comes from the nature of the experience and realizations it might give you. The long-term result comes from reinforcement of patterns, but the way that those things come together is interesting in that it may situate yourself better and more confidently in where you exist in your own life.
So working with Theo was just, really moving. I saw someone who was really struggling and feeling quite hopeless when he first came in, but seeing the results, sort of the proof in the pudding, and then hearing about it from him, not just, hey, my head hurts less, but how that had helped him process and rebalance as a person, a business owner, as someone who's able to now take more reward and comfort from his external environment to feel more connected again. And Theo really embodies that.
I think it was important to me to understand that while my initial goal was to return to the life I was leading before, that actually it was important to start living in a new way and establishing that clearer relationship with mindfulness, a clearer understanding and relationship with my own body and my own mental state, a more confident understanding of where I sit in relationship to the world around me. And for the first time in 5 months, I can go outside my house without being in pain. I've returned to a pretty normal life, one that for stretches of my journey I did not expect I would be able to do.
Watching you go through that has been an absolute honor. So thank you. Give me everybody.